So this video is just going to show you what I do in my work day to day. Just another day at the office, I guess. Thought it'd be fun to watch and see what I do when I'm not working on the motorcycle. Well, this was just a normal sunny day, and we're up north of the province of Utrecht. And there was a patient in the back of the ambulance at this moment. I'm just going to talk you through it as I drive to the hospital. So this particular road is the N201, which is a 2-lane, very busy road. Traffic at that point was average, so not a lot of trucks and lorries. This was in the afternoon. In the morning and evening there's a lot more trucks. And this is where I crossed an intersection. All the cars were giving me enough room so I could really start picking up the pace here. If you start looking ahead, there will be another intersection coming up. Little traffic here so I can keep up the pace. And all we're allowed to go 40 kilometers above the speed limit. So my top speed here will be about 120 kilometers an hour. In between, so there's another intersection. I look at the guy at the left. That was my free space, but he moved out of the way quickly enough. And there again, we can pick up the pace. You can see all the big lorries and buses on the left. They are a big problem on this road. You can't go in between these trucks. So we've got this special technique where we go straight into oncoming traffic and then forcing them to stop and pull into the curb. But the timing has to be just right, and you always need an escape. So here I can't do that. There's too little room, and there's a bridge coming up which is very narrow and a bend to the left, so people can't really see me. So I'm just hanging back here waiting. Now they give me some room so I can sneak in. Speed is not very high at this moment, slowing down at this point even. But I can still see that they're responding to me, so I can keep going. And we've got some space here. Now I see the lorry in front of me. There's no way I can pass here. He can't give me any room, so all I can do is wait until I've got good visibility again, so I can look ahead. There's a bend to the right, so I can't see them, they can't see me, so I just have to wait here. I keep hanging to the left so I know the truck driver can see me. He's already aware of them behind him. I move out of the way. And now all I can do is wait for a moment. Now you will see a bus coming in a minute. It's behind these cars. In the distance you can see it. I've already seen there's a big free space behind it, so I'm speeding up now. And now I can really move to the left. I'm going to stay here now. And this is the technique I was talking about. So just stick to the left. I constantly have free space on my right if I need to escape. I'm forcing that car in front of me to move. And as you saw, I was just about to go back. I could see the car responding. And now as you can see, they're all standing still. And that's exactly what I wanted. So I'm picking up the pace here. Top speed will be about 120 kilometers an hour. In the distance I'll see a bridge coming up, so I know I can't overtake. And a lot of lorries as well, as you can see. So I was taking that into account. And now you see this red car in front of us. Now if I want to overtake somebody, I prefer to do it on the left side, which is a normal place in Holland. But this guy had other plans. He meant well, but as you can see, he's going onto the bus lane, which is the lane he's not supposed to be at. It's a lane specially for me. So I sticked to the left, forced him to the right, and maybe he will learn from it. The bus lane is a free lane. You can expect little traffic if you're a driver like me, so that will always have the preference. Now this is a bit of a pickle with the big bus on the left, but they moved out of the way. The reason people move out of the way is I make sure they can see me. It's where you put your ambulance on the road so they can really see you. Well, the ambulances we drive got a lot of lights at the front, so you will see us in the rear view mirror pretty quick. Here we're going to go onto the A2 from Amsterdam to Utrecht. And I'll probably speed up a few parts on this. So driving on the highway with lights and sirens is usually pretty boring, actually. This is a highway with 5 lanes. As you can see, the traffic is average. It's not really busy, not a lot of trucks. It's not rush hour or anything, so there's plenty of room. And I've got my headlights going left and right, on and off, and that really helps to get people to notice us really quickly without having to lose any speed or making it more uncomfortable for the patient, because I still have a patient behind us. And I want to keep it as comfortable as I can. So, not a lot of braking, not a lot of sudden speed ups, things like that. Nice and smooth, nice and quick. Now you saw Porsche, it's always nice to pass a Porsche. I'll be doing about 140, 150 kilometers an hour. The buses we drive do a max of 160, and that's it. That's all I can do. And when you're doing something like this, your eyes always on the cars to your right. So I'm actually doing this on cruise control. I've got my foot on the brake pedal. Got my eyes on the cars on the right and the ones far ahead of me. And I'm just looking for those little signs that they've seen, brake lights, a little movement in the car. That's what I'm looking for. And the nice part about this highway is that I've got a free lane on my left side, so I've always got a way to do an emergency escape on the left if some car suddenly breaks out. So this is 150. It's slightly too fast maybe, but as you can see, traffic is pretty light. The weather's pretty good. So we're just past Brooklyn, the original Brooklyn. It's on the left. It's a town just before Utrecht. And as you can see, this is pretty straightforward. It's just pedal to the metal and keep your eyes on the cars. Here we're closing up on Utrecht, so the traffic will be starting to get a bit busier, and people will have to make choices where they're going to go. And we're going to lose a lane in about 2 or 3 kilometers. I'm already aware of that, so I'm looking way past what you can see on the video. Now here the highway is splitting into a main road and a parallel road, and immediately the traffic gets thicker. So the Fiat Panda was slightly surprised. It was completely back covered with luggage. It didn't see us. Cars are responding way ahead of me. So the ambulance on the left, over there. We're about to hit the A2 tunnel. Oh, this is the lorry I was talking about. This thing was oblivious. So it's 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You know, especially these buses and builder buses, they are blind to us. They are so busy with their work inside the car that they're not paying attention to the traffic. And as you can see, a lot of people are really doing very good. They see us, don't do anything weird, keep their speed, move out of the way, and that's it. Don't do anything weird or dangerous. Now I am flashing my front lights. If it were dark at this point, I wouldn't do that, because it would be blinding the oncoming traffic a bit too much. Maybe not on this particular highway, because there's a big gap between the two lanes, but it really works. It works a lot better than the siren, and people will notice it a lot quicker. And I know this because I've been trying and testing it in practice, and yeah, it really works. So I'm trying to take the exit here, so a nice gap. Didn't want to take too much risk, and this is where I could push people to the right. For some reason people do this on this particular exit. Maybe they're used to it or something. So I tend to keep to the left, as you can see. The stripe is nearly in the middle of the car. And I start pushing people to the right. Again, I prefer to overtake them on the left side. That's the normal way, so people are used to. So they won't be surprised as much. Same here. And just constantly trying to keep up the pace. Nice and steady. And make a big turn to the right here. And the cool part about these traffic lights in this part is that they respond to our car, so I know that the lights will be green by the time we get there. So you don't need to go really fast here, because you got to give the cars in front of you the time to go through the green lights and move away. If you go too quick, you end up in a mess. So pick up the speed, not too much, not too little. Because as you can see, the lights are green already. Cars are moving away, making room for me. And I give them that time to do that. There we go. It was a bit busier here than I thought. But as you can see, the lights are green here as well. And I know there's a lane coming up here on the left that's free. Now in the front you can see a big transport. It's like 3 gigantic trucks. Stay as far on the left so the front guy can see me. I know they have communications, so they all stopped. I was right on time there. And this is where we hit the hospital on the right. And that was about 20 minutes, I think, from patient to hospital. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's what I do when I'm not building bikes or making videos. Yeah, another day at the office. So the next video is going to be a bike, I promise. Alright, cheers. Thanks for watching. See you in the shed.